Well, hello, friend. I've been getting some strong advice to not sell myself short. So, starting next week at the Glamping Show Americas, the doors open for Your Land is Gold for $6,000. That's the true value of the program. But for you, my list, my people, my peeps who've been following me for the last few years as Glamping Guy, there is a special pre-launch deal, and I'll announce that at the end of this video. Now, quick note, I am not piecemealing this out. There's no class over here for a couple $1,000s. There's no consultation over there that I'm doing these little things. And I am actually stopping some Facebook groups and things like that I've had going on. None of that. Because to turn your land into gold, you need to be fully committed for at least a year. And that's why this is an all-in, no half measures. You're either in or you're not. Now, I'm Chris Jeub, the founder of Monument Glamping. Outside this window, I have a 6.5 acre piece of property. I'm literally making tens of $1,000s a month, and it's freeing. It's rewarding. I love hosting people on our property. My wife and I are very, very fulfilled in what we do, and I feel like we're building something real on our land. Now, that's the experience I want for you too. In this community, I share real numbers. I pull back the curtains and show you exactly what I'm doing here at Monument Glamping. Because when you see the truth of how it works, where you're turning your land into revenue generating asset, then you start to feel, I could be doing this myself. Now, there are three values that you buy into. Actually, there's a lot to this group, but the three most potent for you and your development are as follows. They are curriculum, consultation, and community. First of all, curriculum. Now, I sold one of these courses for $4,000 a few years ago, and I'm in the process of upgrading all of them so that they bring them up to speed, especially in the glamping community. You get 3 courses and access to over 10 hours of videos on that curriculum. I left teaching to go into glamping. I don't know if you knew that, but I was a teacher, so I naturally like to make really great classes. These are easy entry to a glamping business, 8 weeks to launch your glamping operation, and your first ADU. Now, these are all tried and true methods that people have made millions of dollars. A billion. I mean, it's a $1 billion industry, the glamping industry is. There's lots of opportunity for growth in these areas, and the curriculum are for you. But also inside our classrooms in the school community is a thing I call government case studies. And that what they are is over 20 hours of real footage. It's open domain footage, but I put it together because it speaks specifically to land owners who are trying to apply for a land use variance or special use permit or something like that to really bring home and be able to turn their property into that commercial or residential money-making asset. This course material, and there will be more to come, but this course material is valued at least at $12,000. But that's not all. The second thing you get is consultation from me, plus something I call the gold folder. My time is normally $350 an hour, but I'm done doing that. I'm not going to piecemeal this for people who come and ask me for an hour of my time. And the hour of my time is very valuable to you. If you were to ask me, hey, I want an hour of my time, we dissect I just did that yesterday with one of my students and she has a 7.5 acre piece of land and she wants to do something like me, but a little bit different and stuff. The thing is that her specificity to her property is very, very important. Well, when you buy into this community, the Your Land is Gold community, you get an hour with me for free. And out of that, we build what's called your gold folder. It's something specifically for you and your property, your land, what we're going to do to turn it into gold. And even more valuable, you get to see everybody's gold folder. Okay, we're not competitors. We are contributors to this community. And analyzing these other gold folders, you might get some ideas for your own land and your own property and the value that you can dig out of that land and bring gold home to you. Now that's valued at $350, but I think it's really valuable. But the third value is community, and quite honestly, this might be the most valuable thing. Now I've run Facebook groups. You may have been part of that, and I've tried to pull together communities of like-minded individuals trying to do the best they can to their property. And they've been great and everything, but they kind of all fall short. Inside the school platform, I think it's the platform I've always waited for as a teacher. Members are already connecting, they're sharing, they're encouraging one another. It's fantastic. So this isn't really a bonus like a Facebook group would be. It's the engine that makes the curriculum and the consultations fire up. The value of that, I think, is priceless. The few who've already joined during the pre-launch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Their gold folders are filling, their land projects are moving along, and they're feeding off of one another's momentum. It's exactly what I hoped this group would be. So here's the deal. Next week at the Glamping Show Americas, because that's a big deal. I'm a speaker there. I'm going to be schmoozing with a whole bunch of different glamping operators and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun next week. And if you're going to be there, be sure to meet me, because I'd love to meet you. But this mastermind group, this school community is going to be $6,000. That's the launch price. But for you, and this is this week only, for you, it's $1,100. And there's not a monthly payment. It's $1,100 for the entire year. That's curriculum valued at $12,000. Consultation that's $350 or so, and a community that's really priceless, all for just $1,100. But when the Glamping Show Americas begins, this pre-launch closes. After that, it's $6,000, period. No piecemeal, no shortcuts. Because actually, I'm opening it up to a whole new market. I'll start advertising on YouTube, and things are going to start taking off. You are my friends, and I want you involved early on as we grow. If you're serious about turning your land into gold, click the link and join now. This is your window of opportunity, and I'll see you in Your Land is Gold.